I've always wanted to come here since the last time we were here. And now I fulfill that desire to come here. Oh, I didn't know we were sailing too. I was just looking at the other ship. Okay, we're going underneath the chain bridge. The ironwork looks like a chain. Fisherman's Bastion up there on the hill. Last time we were here, we went up there and we're approaching the iconic shot used in the commercials. Fisherman's Bastion over there.
Anyway, where the parliament ends, in front of it, in the direction that we're going, you see a horseman statue. That is Julian Drashi. Julian Drashi was an exceptionally interesting character. Some say that he was a friend of Elizabeth of Bavaria. Some say that he was a close friend. Some say that he was even closer than a friend. Hungarian language is exceptionally. It is called Vukovar. In Hungarian, wherever you see var, it really means castle. So Vukovar, smaller towers. That is.
Okay, once again, Fisherman's Bastion up there.
Fisherman's Bastion. Originally, the guild of fishermen were responsible for defending that part of the world. That's how we got the name. And that is the church in which Franz Josef and Elizabeth of Bavaria were coronated as kings and queen of Hungary. But now we come to the funny part. One of the greatest would have to be Austrian, but not Hungarian. Anyway, they say when King Matthias died that the truth died with him. What's also interesting, of course, Count Dracula is the most important feature in Transylvania, but what is also interesting, Heat, because it's a chain bridge, in reality everything is held by the chains that go like on the top. So the lower part in a way is not that much needed, all the weight is on the top. Then they call it Széchenyi Heat because Count István Széchenyi donated income from his estates to build a bridge. They say that his father died and it's a joke, of course. Another one says that, mind you, we're just going beneath it, that the bridge is going to fall immediately when a faithful Hungarian crosses it. And it's still standing after a century and a half. Anyway, it was built by Adam and Tierney Clark. Now, can you look, building? Before that, he abducted his son. Miklos Korti was the governor of Hungary. Beginning of the war, Second World War, Hungarians were with the Germans, but after that, they wanted to change sides. Otto Skorzeny came to him and said, hey buddy, so tomorrow morning you're abdicating. The only difference is, will you cooperate or not? If you cooperate, tomorrow morning, still you're going to have one son. He abdicated. In front of us, right-hand side, what you can see is called, they could shoot the whole town and burn it down from that hill. But 15 years later, they negotiated about the partnership, so there was no need for that. The statue left of the flag that you can see on a pillar that's being renovated is from the Germans. Anyway, in front of us, we're coming to a beautiful bridge area. I think that all of you heard about, for example, Neuschwanstein, the castle that is an introduction for a beautiful lady. In her 30s, she forbid of making any portraits, pictures. She had a very long hair, loved riding, was a great fencer. When she was fed up with Vienna, she decided like, I'm going to enjoy the world. Started traveling, had a tattoo on her back. She would order the cheese type. Then the warm spa, then the cold, and after that goes either pipe or cigar and chai. Chai means tea. Then we talk business. That is the general idea. Anyway, if you look on our right-hand side where the hill is over Freedom Bridge, originally it had a different name. It was called Franz Josef Bridge. He opened it by nailing a silver nail to it. That was the opening of it. Anyway, as I said, Hungarians really did not appreciate the Austrians, so they changed the name. Also,
It's like some kind of stadium. Yeah, they have a short summer here, so they gotta. This is the beautiful Danube out in the middle of nowhere between cities. Well, it's first thing in the morning here on Wednesday, the 25th of June, if I read my watch right. And this is the Danube. And I had misconceptions. I thought there would be mountains on both sides and it's flat as a pancake here. I'm sure there's other areas of the Danube when there's mountains or hills on both sides. Looks like a one-man boat, maybe 2 or 3. They're fishing out there. Could barely make it out, but I think it's a father and son. Well, back into the hinterland. We did go through a small town. By the time I got my camera out, we passed it by. Oh well. Better look at the castle for a couple seconds here. Not a bad shot. Get to see more and more as the boat moves. Got a bridge coming up in the distance. Okay, and yet another angle of the castle. All right, we're going to go underneath a couple bridges. All right, we're going to go underneath a couple bridges here on the Danube. Okay, quick update. We're heading down the Danube and we're coming into a town called Vukovar. Look like grain silos over there to me, and looks like some kind of port to put the grain into ships. And I don't know if that's a barge or whatever over there. Looks like a barge maybe to put the grain on. Oh, the main ship. Looks like some old government buildings. Maybe a old church steeple or something. Here we go. Here's the sign for the town.